My name is Travis Carter, and I'm a podiatrist. Basically, a podiatrist is a physician and a surgeon of the foot and ankle. One of the best parts about being a podiatrist is that there is no shortage of variety when it comes to the people that I get to meet or the foot conditions that they may present with. I've probably removed surgically every imaginable object that could possibly get stuck inside of a foot. Sewing needles, toothpicks, broken glass, rusty nails, even parts of a beer can. I'll never forget one day when I was a fairly new practitioner. I walked into a treatment room to see a new patient for the first time, and I was quite surprised to see that my new patient was actually a Major League Baseball player. The thought had never crossed my mind to that point in time that in the city of Kennewick I would be treating professional athletes. Since then, I've actually been able to treat professional athletes from other sports, including NBA and NFL players. I can honestly say in the last 20 years, I have never been bored with my profession. I attended podiatric medical school in San Francisco. By far, my favorite part of being a student was an extracurricular activity that I found in my third year. There is a group of surgeons in Los Angeles that treat crippled children in Baja, Mexico for conditions such as clubfoot deformity. And so I found myself on Friday afternoons driving from San Francisco to Los Angeles so that I could participate in this weekend clinic. And it was a really motivating experience for me. The surgeons were excellent, the patients were the most deserving. I started to get a glimpse into what I was becoming and what my potential would be when my training was complete. When it was time to complete a residency program, I chose to come back to the state of Washington. I did my residency at the VA Puget Sound. This was a comprehensive podiatric residency program, but there was a strong emphasis on limb preservation and on treating conditions that were limb-threatening, such as diabetic foot infections or wounds related to poor circulation. After completing that residency program, I was fortunate and I was offered an opportunity to receive an additional year of training focused on reconstructive foot and ankle surgery at Madigan Army Medical Center. The primary focus of that training was surgical, but the secondary focus was actually sports medicine. The training at Madigan actually exceeded my expectations, and here's the reason why. In the world of foot and ankle surgery, there's actually a persistent rivalry between podiatrists and orthopedic surgeons, and sometimes we'll look at the same problem from different perspectives. At Madigan, we actually had 2 fellowship-trained foot and ankle orthopedists that were a big part of the training program. And so in a way, I kind of feel like I got the best of both worlds. A good, strong training from both the orthopedic and podiatric point of view. In fact, when I finished my training and I had started practicing here in the Tri-Cities, both of those fellowship-trained foot and ankle orthopedists flew out to the Tri-Cities without compensation, I might add, and we put on a 1-day foot and ankle surgery workshop for all of the local orthopedic surgeons and all of the podiatrists. The Tri-Cities has been a great community to practice in. It's not a terribly large community, and so sometimes I'll have patients that I'll see in my clinic and I might also run into them at the grocery store, or they might turn out to be my child's school teacher. So in the back of my mind, when I'm discussing a treatment plan with a patient, I remember that I'm probably going to see this person somewhere other than my office. That has made me more conscientious, and that has actually made me a better doctor.